What the heck is decentralized finance? Well, let's talk about it. I'm going to give you 10 reasons why decentralized finance is better than our current traditional finance systems. Here we go. Number one, the number one reason why decentralized finance is better than traditional financial systems is because of accessibility. Anybody on the planet with an internet connection can create a Web3 wallet, a decentralized version of a bank account. Anybody on the planet. Now, if you live in a developed nation, creating a bank account is probably not a problem for you. But in places like Africa or South America, there are countries, entire economies, who their financial system is so hard to access that people literally cannot create a bank account. Number two, decentralization. Now, why does decentralization make DeFi better than TradFi? Because it creates a much harder target, right? It's more secure. There's a lot less risk. Imagine you're a hacker and you want to bring down Bank of America. You hack into Bank of America and you start turning stuff off, and they'll have an outage, and everyone will not be able to access their bank accounts if they're banking with Bank of America because they're centralized. All of your information is stored in the cloud, which is actually a data center that has a physical location. But in a decentralized version, in decentralized finance, all of the information is stored on hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of different computers all around the world, and the only way that you or anyone would be able to hack them is if you hacked every single one of them at the exact same precise moment. That is not possible with today's technology. Maybe quantum computing, maybe down the road, but even then, it'd still be very, very difficult. Number three, transparency. Let's say you want to loan a company some money and they show you their books, they show you how much money they have in their accounts, but all of it is just on a little sheet of paper called a balance sheet, and you think that they have money, so you loan them money. But in actuality, they're broke, so they can't even pay you back, and now they run off with your money. Well, that doesn't happen in decentralized finance because you can check and see exactly how much money they have. You can check their wallets, you can check their ENS address and find out how much is in their wallet before you lend them anything. And you can even use a smart contract to only lend them a certain percentage of the assets they have in their wallet. Number four, lower fees. Most of the things that you want to do in decentralized finance cost a lot less than in traditional finance. I'll give you an example, wire transfers. Let's say you want to send money from one country to another. I'm not talking about IBAN, all right? It's a little different, but in the US, you can't do that. You have to send a wire transfer. Even sometimes within the country, you use a wire transfer. Guess how much a wire transfer costs? Usually somewhere between $25 and $50, somewhere in there. And that exact same transaction in decentralized finance could, depending on which blockchain you're on, cost you anywhere from a fraction of a penny to maybe $20 today. Number five, innovation and flexibility. The great part about the blockchain and about decentralized finance is these tools are built in an open source way. That means anybody from around the world can come and contribute to the code and improve it and make it better. Number six, immutability. So what that means is once a transaction gets recorded on a blockchain, it cannot be changed. It's there, it's sealed, it will never ever change that transaction because blockchains are iterative. They build on previous blocks. So it being immutable means you'll never have to worry about your assets disappearing, a transaction disappearing. You can't find this or that. In traditional finance, immutability is not guaranteed. The bank always has the authority to reverse transactions, make adjustments to your account, do anything that they would like. And if you do not catch them, they'll get away with it. Number seven, programmability. When you're using decentralized finance, you're interacting with smart contracts. Smart contracts are just code. So you can program them to do just about anything on the blockchain. That means you can automate your agreements. You can put money here until it meets a certain condition and then remove it. The fact that we can program money using decentralized finance is not even an option in traditional finance at all. Number 8, customization and personalization. Using decentralized finance, you can modify smart contracts or build on top of them so that you can make a loan, remove a loan, make a payment, and do all kinds of complicated things all at one time because you have programmed it. That is something that's not available at all in traditional finance. Number 9, yield farming and staking. Using yield farming and staking, you can actually generate a return on your funds that's much larger than you would in a traditional checking account. If you open up a normal checking account today, you probably will not get paid interest, and if you do, it will be the lowest amount of interest the bank can legally pay you. In many cases, that's 0.01%. You're basically losing money to inflation at that point. But with yield farming or staking, you can take your funds, put them somewhere safe, they'll stay there, and you will earn more interest, anywhere from 2% up to maybe 10% just on farming or staking. Number 10, interoperability. Let's say somebody builds a contract that says, I want to take a loan from this person. Somebody else builds a contract that says, I want to make payments to this person. Somebody else builds a contract that says, here's how the interest is calculated, right? All of those things, they can interoperate together. It's composable, so you can build the solution as you go. I hope you're taking away a lot of information about what's different between decentralized finance and traditional finance. And if you want to learn more, tap the link below and we'll show you a free training on decentralized finance.